Okay, so I'm Emily Davis, and I chose to speak about cultural diversity for my third prompt. So, cultural diversity can be seen in all parts of the school system, in the county. Um, and one of the articles I read, it can be defined as um, the differences among individuals based on their personal experiences and attributes. Cultural diversity in the classroom refers to the presence of students from their backgrounds, ethnicities, religions, languages, and different traditions that they may have that differs them from other students. And it can have unique perspectives and experiences and values that each child can bring to the classroom. And embracing cultural diversity in the classroom involves recognizing and being able to celebrate those differences in each child and being able to promote the inclusiveness in the classroom, and also just being able to create a sense of respect for the differences that each student may have with their diversity. And by valuing and incorporating cultural diversity, us teachers can create a more enriching and dynamic educational experiences for all of our students. So the benefits of cultural diversity is being able to have exposure to the different perspectives. And also it enhances the students' critical thinking skills and communication skills. And it also allows the students to be prepared for the real world, and allows them to have inclusiveness and equity. Overall, a cultural diverse classroom can enrich the educational experience, promote cultural understanding, and prepare students to thrive in a diverse and interconnected world. One of the examples that I experienced this with was last year in my kindergarten classroom. We celebrated Hispanic Heritage Month, and I learned so much by being able to celebrate that month. And we actually did like a week long celebration in our classroom. And I have had 1/3 of our classroom was Hispanic. So I was able to have those Hispanic families come into my classroom and kind of teach our kids the different cultures and traditions they do, which not only helped me learn so much about their culture, but also my kids. And I feel like that's something that they will remember forever. A challenge, or some of the challenges with cultural diversity, is it which I've seen is the communication barriers, stereotypes, the clashes, all that kind of thing, those kind of things. And also preparedness. Like I said, last year, I had 1/3 of my students were Hispanic. So out of, I think, 6 of them, 2 of them did not speak English at all. And so I didn't really, that was my first year ever experiencing that. So I didn't really know how to approach that as a teacher and teach them. Thankfully, I learned very quick, and I had a great team that helped me go along with that. Um, but addressing these challenges overall just makes you a better teacher and can help you better understand the cultural diversity, the communication skills, and it also helps you create a better relationship with those students. So, yes, it is challenging, but it's also very rewarding. So, why is it considered a challenge? Cultural diversity can be a challenge in the classroom because it requires educators to be aware of and sensitive to the needs and the different backgrounds of students from the different cultural backgrounds. And it also means that you may have to, as a teacher, adapt to different teaching methods and materials and resources to be able to teach the cultural diverse classrooms or students. Um, Also, misunderstandings and conflicts can arise in the classroom because of it, which can ultimately lead to impacting the learning environment. However, actively addressing these challenges and promoting cultural understandings, teachers can create a more enriching and supportive educational experience. And the example I have from that is I had to, which I'm glad I did now, last year, I created signs with pictures in English and Spanish versions for my posters in my classroom. And I mean, everything that I sent home was English and Spanish versions. And it was very helpful in being able to have a better communication with the students and the parents with even just the pictures for the kids, because sometimes they can't read in kindergarten, which is okay. But just being able to let them know that I care about their background and I want them to feel safe in the classroom, even though I'm speaking English all the time. So the prevalence in the classroom and school system, it's important because it helps students learn about the different perspectives and traditions and experiences, just like I said about learning about Hispanic Heritage Month. Um, those kids and I learned so much in that week of just being able to learn about the different traditions and cultures, backgrounds. It was really neat. Exposing these students to the different cultures can develop empathy, respect, and understanding for others, just kind of letting them know that it's okay to be different, and you also will face differences in the classroom and in the outside world where people are different, but that's okay because we're all human. And this can just also lead to a more inclusive and welcoming learning environment where also students feel valued and represented, welcomed, which I feel like is the most important part of being a teacher. Ultimately, embracing cultural diversity in the classroom can help prepare students to thrive in a diverse and interconnected world. So, my summary, I said cultural diversity in a kindergarten classroom can have a significant impact on instruction. It enriches the learning environment by exposing students on different perspectives, traditions, and languages. Teachers can leverage cultural diversity to create inclusive lesson plans that cater to the varied backgrounds of their students. By incorporating diverse materials, stories, and activities, educators can promote empathy, understanding, and respect among students. Additionally, embracing cultural diversity can help foster a sense of belonging and pride in students' own cultural identities. Overall, cultural diversity enhances instruction in a kindergarten classroom by promoting a more holistic and inclusive learning experience for all students. And this is my reference, so thank you.